Hello Pisces, welcome. Welcome to your reading for Mars. I think it's soon your birthday month. No, it has already been, I'm sorry. Or is it? No. Pisces is Mars. So happy birthday, all Pisces who had their birthdays. No, I guess it's gone over to Aries now, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Happy birthday all the same. I'm sorry I didn't do your reading sooner. I have Pisces in Venus actually, so this is a bit exciting for me too. Well, without further ado, I'm gonna do a reading using Doreen Virtue's Angel Tarot card, and it was my first ever tarot deck, and I think it's got lovely pictures and lovely like soft messages. And here comes the first card, and this is a really nice lovely energy. It's a Four of Fire. It's a warm and homey energy. It's about contentment, peace and abundance. It's like being in your home, taking care of yourself. You have a steady ground to stand on, and it can also be talking about like I don't really like the term twin flame, even if though I'm sure it exists, but I don't want anyone to get hung up on a person. But it is that energy because it's 11:11. We can also view it like a portal where a lot of things are possible. So this is really nice energy to start out the reading with. Perhaps it will be about love. Who knows? Oh, sorry. I'm not tired. I'm just relaxed. I've been taking a break from tarot. That's why I'm so late with the readings, because I wanted to, well, I'm over 40 years old and now I'm learning to play the guitar for the first time in my life. And it's so fun, I just can't stop. So, and for me, I can't just read tarot like on demand. I have to feel like doing it, otherwise I can't see how it will flow. But let's see here. Enough about that. Next card that comes out is Eight of Air. So I feel that's kind of an as I was talking about this lovely energy in the home, the warmth. It's like sitting in your favorite chair and you have like a fire burning and you're putting your feet up and you have people you love around. And then comes this Eight of Air, which is like a seed of worry. And I'm not going to say too much about that seed of worry until I see what the next card is. I think it's fear. It's like you're thinking like this is too good to be true, perhaps, or because when we do a tarot reading, it's never rosy from start to end, because our lives aren't rosy from beginning to end. I haven't met anyone yet who's had that kind of a life. And when we read tarot, we want to talk about the things that perhaps are a bit worrying to us, because when life are perfect, I don't think you're watching these, honestly. I often watch them when I have something on my mind that I can't get my head around. So, and here comes another card about worry. Eight of Air was the first one, then comes Seven of Air, and this is what you fear. You can see the white horses on like a merry-go-round here, and they're kind of like trolls in the background. So this is kind of someone who is overly controlling your life, or you fear someone that, in a normal tarot deck, it's someone who is deceptive or something. Someone that, you know, that if you're into tarot, it's a picture of someone carrying 7 swords that he has probably stolen, but he's carrying so many swords or so many lies or so many, I don't know, bad things that it's getting hard for him to carry them. You can't keeping on being like deceitful or just backstabbing other people and get ahead, because people will catch up to what kind of person you are, and they will not they don't want to play with you anymore if you are like that. Sometimes we have to learn that kind of the hard way. And what I'm seeing here is well, it says some things underneath. Plans that needs revision, more going on than meets the eye, and poor timing. But I'm trying to feel what I'm... Well, it's like you have this lovely home situation, but I'm so sorry to say this. I feel that there is someone who is kind of bothering you. Like someone who won't leave you alone. We'll get further into this. Just be careful, because I don't like to have bad omens in my reading, but 8 of air can sometimes be about being gaslighted, you know. When or like a bad example, someone who is kind of being unfaithful, and you're like, but yesterday when you said you were going to meet John, but then I saw John doing something else, and that person just says, well, even if you like have all the fact, that person still makes it into that you have misunderstood, or like if they steal something for you, they make you think that you have become forgetful, even though they know that you are right and they are wrong. And this is kind of not a very nice energy to have around you, and I wouldn't be thinking that. But then we have this 7 of air, and these two in combination, I do not like them. I'm so sorry. But the good thing is that you have this 4 of fire in the beginning. At least that is good. Oh, if you have someone like that in your home, just try to get them out, because life is too short. Life is too short. And I think you are, because we have the world, and that is closing a cycle. That is ending a chapter and being done with something. And I think that you are too wise, you are kind of too smart or too strong to be played like this. So I'm thinking, so whatever someone is trying to do with you, you are stronger. And you're not gonna take this. They don't have the chance, I'm sorry. But yeah, they shouldn't be messing with you in the first place, I think. Perhaps we've all been there. I don't know. These days I'm just thinking, I do not have the energy with those people. I do not have the time. I just want to have a nice time, even if that means being on my own. And the next card is 6 of air, so this is nice. Now we have 7, 6, 7, 8 of air. But 6 comes afterwards, and 6 is kind of, you know, you're standing on this shore and you're moving over to the other. You're moving over the water, away from the drama again. This is very good. I like this. Well done, Pisces. move away from those haters or whatever they are. But we don't need to hate them back, because we probably like them in some kind of way, otherwise we wouldn't have them in our lives. But we need to put our foot down, and they need to get their shit together. And here we have the Chariot. So this is another card about moving forward, an important achievement. And this is funny because both the world here, number 3, number 7, 2 plus 1 is 3, and then 7, it's a 10, so it's like, together it's like the wheel energy. Both of these are talking about achievement or a job well done. So something within this situation is going to make you you're going to get to know yourself a bit better, and you're going to discover something about yourself, perhaps that you're stronger than you thought, and that you can handle situations kind of with grace. You can say no to people without creating a drama. You can just leave the drama behind, and you can see things from a higher perspective, and kind of not do it to like punish the other person, but just, this situation is not good for any of us. So I'm gonna take like a break from you and you from me, and when you are in a better place, we can talk again and perhaps do something that makes us both feel good. If the person is kind of impossible, some people we have given many chances and we're just done with it, then that's okay. We don't have to, we can just kind of find a graceful way to go separate ways, so that because having a person around you that you are kind of annoyed with, it won't make them happy either. If you're like, oh, I guess I have to go out with Liza or whatever, and I have to do this with this friend, and I really think they're a pain in the ass. I mean, it's not nice to anyone, really. The next card is the Lovers. So this is very nice. And I think because the third row here, if you have noticed, I have 3 rows, is what I usually see as what's come in the future. And it comes underneath in the same row as the 4 of Wands here that I was talking about. It could also be a love-related card. 2 people standing on 2 legs each, being strong and ready for love, and then it comes. And this says something about good health, and I think once you have cleaned out this energy that is making you stressed and insecure, you will have room and you will be in good health and balance to welcome this new love. So that's very nice. And nice for me too, because Venus in Pisces, when it comes to love, I'm a Pisces, so I will have love in the future too. That would be nice. I started thinking about this person that I have known for like 10 years or more, 20 probably, but never close. For about a year ago, we got to talk a bit more, and he was just out of a relationship, and I was not ready. But I think I'm gonna meet him later this spring with common friends, and I catch myself thinking about it, and the thought of it makes me happy. So perhaps that's how we manifest things. I think I should daydream a bit more, and so should you. If you have someone that you that you like. Perhaps it's not someone in your immediate surrounding, but you know, this person, I always like them. Make sure you get a chance to meet them and kind of, you know, be your best, smell nice, have clean clothes without any holes in and stuff. Smile, be kind to them, and just see what happens. It doesn't have to be harder than that, really. If there is like a connection, the rest of it will kind of move. And we have the 7 of Fire, and it came out in the last reading too. Yeah, and this is a card about, you see, like the spears are going up here. So I think like when it's like someone is trying to attack you, but you see that they're almost not reaching, and you are like, well, not much can hurt you, I don't think. If you look closely at these wands, they don't even have sharp edges. But I think like it's more like people are going to want your attention, and also perhaps this person from your past that you had to set some kind of boundary to is kind of going to get jealous. And it doesn't even have to be like an ex-lover. It can be like a difficult mother or a difficult friend or something like that, and they want you for themselves. And now when you're getting in this love relationship here, or you're just meeting someone that you kind of feeling it with, you have to kind of make sure that they don't get in the way of that, because it says here to stand your ground and kind of defend your choices and stuff like that. So please do, Pisces, because you are valuable, and perhaps it's time for you now to have this romance, and you don't always have to be this perfect friend. Not too many cards coming out. Last card for Pisces, please. And yes, something nice. We have the 5 of Water. So why does the 5 of Water come and everything looks so good? But the 5 of Water isn't as bad as we're thinking. It's a card about disappointment, sure, but it's not a card that says that like a romance is going to end, because you know, 2 of Cups is a cup about kind of 2 lovebirds or something, 2 people falling in love, you know, and here 2 cups are still standing and 3 cups have fallen over. So well, actually I think it's not a bad thing at all, because perhaps you like before, when you met someone, it was you and your person of interest, and it was this difficult person who was kind of like taking energy from you. And I think now you have decided that it's only going to be those 2 cups left. That's actually what I'm feeling, because I just had a feeling that this, I mean, being as strong as you are here on the defense, I think if someone is trying to like disturb your peace or sabotage this nice like that you have found a romance, perhaps you should, I think you're just gonna tell them to bugger off or something like that. I think you should have like kind of integrity if you meet someone. And if you know that you have like a jealous friend, a jealous ex, or whatever, don't let them know too much in the beginning until you feel stronger, because then they might start to make trouble again. I don't want that for you, Pisces. I want you to be happy. Okay? So, in addition to this, I'm gonna pull some angel messages here for you to see if the angels have any advices to Pisces, perhaps regarding this reading, this notice the signs. And I think this is a card about how you're going to find this lover. Yes, the signs you've been receiving are heaven sent. We drop feathers, coins, and other signs upon your path to remind you that you are loved and never alone. That's nice. So, they seem to think that you need to be reminded that you are loved. So remember that, Pisces, you are loved. Good for us. Giving and receiving. The entire universe operates in cycles similar to your inhalations and exhalations. When you only exhale, when you give, or only inhale, receive, you become out of rhythm with the universe. For optimal health, energy, and replenishment, balance each inhalation in your life with an exhalation. And I think this is about the energy thief that has been around you. I think you've been given the many chances. Now it's time for you to preserve your energy and give it to yourself. See if there is a last message that wants to come out, because Libra got 3. Anything else? Right? Creative projects. And you know, as I probably told you, I've just started playing the guitar. And it's really good for my poor nerves. Just to see what it says. Your soul longs to express itself in creative ways. We're guiding you to infuse artistry and creativity into your life. Creative expression makes you feel alive and excited and reignites passion towards your life. And I think, again, I'm just feeling that this is perhaps how you're going to meet this person, through a creative project or something like that. Well, that's all for me, Pisces. Thank you so much for tuning in. I'm so happy that you are, this is a pretty new channel. I don't have many views yet, but you are one of the signs that are watching the most. So I just want to say thanks, and I love you for that. Alright, please watch your other placements if you feel like it, moon and rising, stuff like that, and take really good care.